Kia ora team, I'm Benny. Welcome to the People's Garden for the 40th consecutive week. It's MML 40, baby. Welcome to Monday Morning Live, where we celebrate 40 consecutive episodes the only way we know how, by spreading love and giving flowers with Monday morning shout-outs. I'll be doing live gardening featuring our Plant of the Week. I might even sing the extended version of the Plant of the Week theme song. It goes for 17 minutes. 17 long, boring minutes. We'll see how we go. Again, a lot of wind around today, but that's not going to stop us. We are here live every Monday morning. We've had bereavements in the family. We've had some other tragic losses. Doesn't matter if it's Christmas, New Year's Day, doesn't matter if it's whatever. Come here live every Monday morning. We'll be doing live gardening using Plant of the Week. We'll be taking a look back at the week that was and a look ahead at the week to come. All those things and many more. And a final thought at the end of the show. Those things are coming up right here, right now, on Monday Morning Live, where we kick off with not just a Monday morning shout out, but a Monday morning mega shout out. Out. I want to give a Monday morning mega shout out to each and every one. Everyone watching right now. Everyone watching later. Everyone watching again later. Everyone watching my YouTube channel, Grow with Bennies. Everybody who comes to see me live and in person at the Marlborough Farmers Market. Here's a Monday morning mega shout out to you. We're going to give a Monday morning shout out to a celebrity in the week ahead, but we'll talk about that soon. It's a doozy. Let's get into live gardening. Now I want to give a Monday morning shout out to my good friend Stephen at Golden Mile Produce for kindly donating this week's Plant of the Week. In fact, given the fact it's Plant of the Week, I think it's appropriate that we say, now it's time for Plant of the Week, and I can't wait to take a peek. I wonder what it's gonna be. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Cause now it's time. Anyway, it goes on like that for another 16 and a half minutes. Plant of the Week this week. Let's not beat around the bush. Because Plant of the Week this week is not a bush. It's a fruit. In fact, it's a melon. It's watermelon. We've been growing watermelon for the last several months out at the farm at Golden Mile Produce. And with a bit of luck, they'll be ready for the market this week. But today, I'm going to plant these seedlings, kind of donated by Stephen. Some people might think that I'm crazy for trying to grow watermelons this late in the season. Speaking of crazy, I think my neighbour thinks I'm crazy, because as far as he knows, I just come out to my garden and talk to myself every Monday morning in a very excited fashion. Shout out to my neighbour. At least he's not building something good this week. Now we've had these watermelons growing in these jiffy pots. Really handy for planting. All you do, this is a mix of old potting mix mixed with a little bit of my own compost from just around the corner. Make a little hole in the top. Pop the watermelon seedling in, pat it down slightly firmly, and then as always give it some water, because we know you can never underestimate the value of water. Also, never underestimate the value of tuning your guitar before you attempt to play it live. Won't make that mistake again. Live gardening right here on Monday Morning Live. Now, I want to take a look back at the week that was, because something special happened. In fact, a lot of special things happened. Valentine's Day was really nice. It would have been Chris Farley's 60th birthday. And a great day at the Marlborough Farmers Market. Avid viewers of the show will know that last week on Plant of the Week, it was actually Fungus of the Week. Mushrooms. I got myself the Grow Your Own mushroom bag from my two good friends. Shout out to Yarnish and Eden from Nelson Shroomery. They have a stall at the Marlborough Farmers Market every Sunday morning from 9 till 12. And I filmed a little video of me getting my grow bag from them at the market. I put that onto YouTube, which of course is Grow with Bennies. Feature them here on the show. And a shout out to Lynn, who's the market manager of the Marlborough Farmers Market. Wonderful lady, wonderful to work with. As is Karen, as is young Cashel and young Luke. Great team. And the heart and soul of the Marlborough Farmers Market, James. Great team of people, great to work with. I feel so honoured and privileged that I get to work at the Marlborough Farmers Market. And Lynn did a special little article on Yarnish and Eden of Nelson Shroomery, and she put it into the Marlborough Farmers Market newsletter. I was so pleased when Yarnish and Eden came to me at the end of the day yesterday after the farmers market and said they had their biggest day ever. It's just so special that we get to help people out. It's their livelihood, man. That's their thing. That's their bread and butter. We're helping them to make a go of it in this crazy old world. So that was pretty awesome. That happened last week. It was the kids' first full week at school. Eliza got a certificate at assembly. I always go to assembly on Monday mornings before I come and do the show. I like to stand with the teachers and the tamariki, sing the anthem. Kind of gets me going for the week. And Chris Farley used to he used to do all sorts of debauched things through the week, but every Sunday morning he'd always show up for church, go to confessional, say a few Hail Marys, and then he was good to go for another week. And he used to come out of church and he'd say, "I'm back to zero." Well, that's what I feel like when I go to the school and sing the anthem with the team. I feel like I'm good to go, recharged, back to my best, and ready to go for another week. Speaking of another week, let's take a look at the week ahead. There's a celebrity birthday. Woo! 16-time world champion, Nature Boy Ric Flair is turning 74 this week. Shout out to the Nate. What else is going to happen this week? It's bound to be lots of things that we pick and pack on the farm, and other things on the farm that don't begin with a P. Actually, just tell you this quickly. I was joking around with Corbin. He was in a bit of a wobbly, grumpy mood, and I was sort of goofing around. Something that comes rather natural to me. And I said to him, "Oh, shout out, Brett. Thanks for tuning in." I was just saying, Brett, that talking about things that begin with a P, planting, pruning, there's lots of things on the farm that begin with a P. And I said to Corbin, there's one other thing that begins with a P. He said, what is it? I said, getting up in the morning. No. He didn't find it funny either. So lots of things are going to happen at the farm this coming week. Should be another great week at the Marlborough Farmers Market. I'll share with you some great news that I got last week. I've officially been named Assistant Market Manager. I signed the contract, baby. Signed on that dotted line. It means a lot to me because I tell people I was born just up there. I grew up just down there. I work just a little bit further down there at Golden Mile Produce, and every Sunday morning I get to set up and help to run the Marlborough Farmers Market just across the road. Did I mention that Bray's with us here on MML 40? Right, what haven't we done? We've done Monday morning shout-outs, we've done live gardening. I've probably scared a few neighbours who might have thought a few cats were being strangled earlier on by singing the theme song. Live gardening, plants of the week just gone, the week ahead. I want to share with you now a final thought. The final thought for this week is this. Just kidding. I do have a final thought. And it's really just a big thank you. Just like in the Monday morning mega shout outs, a big thank you to everybody who tunes in live, who watches later, and everybody who tunes in for the special bells and whistles edition. I normally post that later on onto my YouTube channel, which, did I mention it yet? I did several times. Grow with the Bennies. Thank you all for everybody who has subscribed, everybody who's watched, and everybody who's supported Grow with Bennies. It's been around for about 3 years now. Someone else joined in. I think it's Lee. Shout out to Lee. Comment down below. I can't tell from your profile picture who you are. And you've dropped off now anyway. Thanks for visiting. Folks, I'm just wondering if there's anything else that we should talk about on this historic occasion. Actually, celebrity birthdays this week is Ric Flair. Now, Ric Flair is 16-time world champion. Ric Flair once said, "As my hair blows wildly in the wind," Ric Flair famously said, "To be the man you've got to beat the man. Much to my chagrin, when it comes to the World Gardening Federation Championship, Reg McGundry currently is the man. But, given the slightly dodgy circumstances to which he acquired the World Gardening Federation Championship, which I hold right here in my hand, I've been informed that I am entitled to a rematch. So, with Valentine's Day just gone, I felt it appropriate to share a little Valentine's poem that I wrote. And it goes like this. Roses are red, violets are blue. Reginald McGundry, you absolute dingbat. I challenge you to a rematch for the World Gardening Federation Championship in a good old-fashioned growl. I'm going to give Reg McGundry 3 of these watermelon seedlings. He can grow them any way he wants. I'm going to grow 3 watermelon seeds myself using my own organic method. And the first man to grow anything that semi-decently resembles a edible ripe watermelon will be crowned the undisputed World Gardening Federation Champion. You can tune in to Grow with Benny's to catch all the action. Shout out to you, Helen. Thank you for joining us on this historic 40th episode of Monday Morning Live. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching this video again several times later on today, and thank you for jumping across to Grow with Benny's. Trying to set the Grow with Benny's, trying to set the record for shameless plugs on the 40th episode of Monday Morning Live. I'm Benny Ward. You can catch me every Monday morning here on Monday Morning Live, every Sunday morning at the Marlborough Farmers Market, anytime you want, day or night on Grow with Benny's. And I will see you next time in the garden. Woo! Woo! Come on, people, give us a woo! Oh, Dr. Evil. I forgot to do Dr. Evil.